everyone. Excuse me, everyone. My name is Roger Campbell II, and I wrote an article recently, and I want to read it to everyone, if that's okay, if y'all don't mind. The name of this article is Black Lives, a glance through the looking glass. One of the biggest questions I have received over the last few days from my non-black friends, work colleagues, and counterparts has been, how can I help? I feel that is a loaded question due to the various answers that I can and would like to give. Yet, without writing a much larger essay, I would like to expand upon one area. You should all try and understand where we as black and brown humans are coming from. For us to find actionable solutions and work together to bring them to fruition, you must first identify and understand the civil injustices we as black and brown Americans experience every day of our lives. The fears we feel and the injustices we have been forced to live with and accept for generations. What you must understand is that our anger and grief does not just stem from George Floyd's horrendous murder. It is a byproduct of the unanswered genocides of countless black and brown human beings that have been performed by not only police, but normal citizens for as far back as any living black or brown American can remember. Our anger is not just about police brutality. It also encompasses and stems from how we are treated, perceived, and portrayed in every aspect of our lives, from the workplace to educational institutions and our very own communities. I, like many other black and brown Americans, have been on the receiving end of all the things listed above. When interviewing for a software engineering position last year, the first thing the CIO, Chief Information Officer, asked me when he walked into the room was, "Nice tie. And wow, that's sure quite a bit of hair you got. Do you always wear it like that?" I have personally been pulled out of my car at gunpoint by police, and at the age of 9, my parents sat me down and had to talk with me. Every black and brown American in this country knows what talk I'm talking about. And no, it has nothing to do with the birds and the bees. The talk in which I refer is when a young black or brown child reaches a certain age, normally around 9 to 13, where it's explained to us that no matter what we do in life or how far we go, we will always be viewed as a black or brown person first. We black and brown Americans have been trapped in a vicious cycle of fear, mistrust, self-loathing, murder, mistreatment, underrepresentation, and much, much more. We have been raised to know that this is the status quo, and there's nothing for us to do other than to live with it. So I challenge you all, rather than asking me or another black or brown person how they are doing, ask them what they have experienced. Ask them to help you see the world through their eyes. Ask them to help you remove the veil of ignorance from your sight. This is not just a black and brown issue. This is an American issue. Every American has to do their part, and we all have to work together. Thank you very much.